Construction cranes across Metro Vancouver are quite the sight most times of the year, but during the holidays, they add an extra sparkle to the local skyline. Over the years, an unofficial contest developed between construction workers as they tried to make their crane the brightest on the block. Take a look at this story with Ian Hannamansing from 1993 as those crews decked the halls.
It is currently the tallest construction crane in the city, 36 stories high, dressed up for Christmas.
There's 9 strings, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, 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 along here.
On a blustery day earlier this month, a team of steelworkers clambered over the cold crane, stringing hundreds of lights.
And it's a nice windy day today, too.
Over the years, an unofficial contest has developed in Vancouver as construction workers try to make their crane the brightest on the block.
It's very important. Everyone in the construction field is always trying to outdo the other guy.
The biggest challenge is the weather. Shortly after these pictures were taken, the workers stopped decorating for the day.
We were too cold, it was too windy, the lights were blowing all over the place, so we had to come back up the next day and finish the job, and that didn't even do it. We had to come back up a third day after that. We had some pretty strong winds.
To the inexperienced, it is terrifyingly high up here, and so it might not seem unreasonable to wonder why anyone would spend any more time than they had to on this crane stringing Christmas lights. But the people who do this say take one look around Vancouver at night, and the answer is self-evident.
The steelworkers say they're proud to add some seasonal sparkle to Vancouver's skyline. And the reaction from down below?
It's nice. It's beautiful, actually. It's kind of nice to look at them.
I'm kind of thinking about moving here, and it makes me think, oh, there's lots of building going here. That's a good sign. And I might not have noticed it otherwise.
The workers say decorating these cranes isn't particularly tough, but they're in no rush to go back up there to take them down. On most sites, they'll wait until construction is finished and the cranes dismantled before removing this year's Christmas decorations. Ian Hannamansing, CBC News, Vancouver.
Some things remain the same, but there have been some pretty big changes when it comes to putting Christmas lights up on cranes. Jesse Rypstra is in that business of putting up Christmas lights on homes and up much higher. He runs Outlines Christmas Lighting and joins us now. Jesse, as jobs go, this is a unique one. How did you get into the business of putting up Christmas lights on cranes?
Yeah, hey, nice to be with you. So I've done residential lighting on houses for about 8 years, and I've grown my business, my network increased, and I work off season for a construction company. And I'm looking up at the crane, and I was like, it'd be cool if I could put up lights on this crane. I knew the site super. I asked him, everything was good. And then I invested my time into putting up lights on this crane. I climbed up, I installed the lights, and that's how I got into that. And I posted, the video that you might have seen on my website. I made a drone photography video of this showing the process. And ever since then, once that's been posted, it's just grown from there.
What's your favorite thing about putting lights up that high?
Oh, there's just something about climbing out on a crane boom 200 feet up in the air with a small group of your good friends and, just having a good time. And then when you climb down and look up back at the sky and seeing what you've done, it's quite phenomenal.
Big feeling of satisfaction, I imagine. Now, technology has changed quite a bit when it comes to lighting. How has that changed your business?
From what I've known from the past, the lighting systems used to be a lot more incandescent, a lot more heavy power use, and now today, transitioning to just LED lighting and having such long strings of lights where you can do, different colors and different options. It makes it a lot easier to handle, and it makes it a lot easier to install, longer lasting, more reliable, and allows for cleaner installation, along with being able to handle the harsh weather conditions in the Vancouver area.
Have you ever had any odd requests or big challenges when it comes to people asking you to do something perhaps more elaborate on a crane?
I haven't had any crazy requests yet. I mean, I did 2 cranes on Oak Street in Vancouver a couple years ago. They wanted one blue and one green to kind of fit with the Vancouver Canucks.
That's a good color combination for those who are fans of the team. Why do you think construction companies like to put up lights on their cranes? Is it beyond just something like advertising?
I think lighting up cranes serves a few purposes. There's the visibility and safety for one. The cranes are up for a duration of a few months to even a year or two. And then there's the branding. A well-lit crane stands out, and it really represents the company's presence on a project. And the public does enjoy seeing the cityscapes filled with holiday lighting as well.
Yeah. They certainly stand out, that is for sure. Jesse Rypstra, owner of Outlines Christmas Lighting, thanks for joining us. We appreciate your time and your expertise.
Thank you very much.